Just a reminder before today's programme, you can check out the previous episode of the Ident Review Extra, where we took a look at the 3 variants for Gorilla. Also, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Your support helps keep AMTV running and the programmes you enjoy coming to your screens. For more information, visit patreon.com/Adam Martyn AMTV. And now, here on AMTV, time for the latest instalment of the Ident Review Extra. And this time, sit back, relax, and enjoy the swans. The following programme is rated U. It is suitable for all audiences. Hello, and welcome to the Ident Review Extra, the spin-off show that takes a look at one individual ident each episode and gives it the review it deserves. And today we continue our marathon through the BBC2 idents of the 1990s. Today on our BBC2 journey, we move into the year 1998, and with it we take a look at one of the most elegant idents to emerge from this second phase of the era. BBC2 has always done really well when it comes to creating very peaceful and soothing idents for the viewer to enjoy, but this one is often debated as being one of, if not the most successful of them all in achieving this. So with that context, sit back, relax, and enjoy Swan.
BBC2 now is talking to young people about their beliefs and what they mean to everyday life.
Now, if you don't find that peaceful, I would question you as to what you do find relaxing. This is instantly one of those sequences that comes on and you just feel the instant wave of calm, that you're settling down for some quality programming, and an ident like this is visually appealing enough to catch your attention, and simple enough that it brings you into that zen-like atmosphere. The colour scheme also works really well here, the whiteness of the swans standing out so brightly amongst the blacks and greys reflected of the water. It truly is a serene piece of visual imagery, and really at any point I could take a snapshot of it and have it displayed on my wall. Finally, the charm of this, mainly stemming from the little twos swimming by the mother swan, is adorable, and I will not be told otherwise. Just a really strong example of how calm can be achieved for a viewer in a matter of seconds. Swan made its initial appearance towards the start of 1998, and as such would go on to be broadcast regularly up until late 2001, when a brand new era of BBC2 idents took over. So with that, let's have a look at a clip from Swan later in its initial life, from around the start of the new millennium.
Coming to terms with a life of personal and domestic decay now on BBC2. Some strong language as Albert Finney stars with Greta Scacchi and Michael Gambon, the Browning version.
Despite being gorgeous to look at and really calming to sit back and watch, Swan was not immune to the changing hands of time, and as such wouldn't be seen on UK screens again until 2014. However, Swan would appear again, this time with a special 50 years symbol to celebrate BBC2's golden birthday. Now, being one of the most beautiful and memorable idents thankfully did seem to hold Swan in some form of good stead at the corporation. As the 90s twos became the standard once again in early 2015, Swan was chosen along with many of its peers to be broadcast regularly, nearly 20 years after first airing. Now let's take a look at the Swan sequence in some glorious high definition.
Tonight on BBC2, every diva deserves an encore.
Absolutely stunning. So in conclusion, what praise is there left to lord over Swan that I haven't said already? It truly is one of the most stunning, calming, atmospheric pieces that BBC2 ever offered audiences in the 1990s. Within seconds you're whisked away to a place that is purely peaceful, completely at your own pace, and one where it feels timeless. You could play Swan now as an ident and it would still work wonders in my opinion. So with all of that in mind, and the little dash of the charm with the little twos swimming by, you have an ident sequence that not only is one of the best of the era, but arguably one of the best idents that BBC2 has ever created for its audience. And so we've come to the end, but before we go, the final words from our broadcaster. This programme has been brought to you in part by our producer-level patrons. With your support, you help keep AMTV running and the programmes coming to your screens. Thank you. And that does bring us to the end of another evening here on AMTV. We hope you enjoyed the programme, and we hope to see you next time. Good night.